Good afternoon there guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, where do you think I'm sitting? Well, I'm sitting in Glasgow Road in the high end of the Queenslie, or known as a Ziggy, and facing me further up there you've got Craig End. As you can see the water towers and the wee water tower, the big one. Anyway guys, here we are. We're going to take a wee run round about Queenslie. If anybody can remember the house and estate at Queenslie back in the day. It was built back in the 50s. It was built back in the round about the 50s, and hold on, straighten this camera up. Built in the 50s, and sadly get pulled down in the 90s, mid 90s. Absolutely cleared, nothing left of Queenslie. Anybody can remember old Queenslie? You had the shops, the primary school. I can't remember the primary school, but there was a wee primary school in it. And hold on, fix this camera, sitting right. So Queenslie is one of the schemes that got totally demolished, and there's no trace of the old housing scheme left. Absolutely gone. And what you've got left is the industrial estate. Now you've got the old part of the industrial estate, which was there, which was built back in the 50s. It was built back then. But you also had a part of it is the scheme. It's the scheme of Queenslie. Come on, motor. They're busy looking at their phones, you know what I mean? Well, I'm talking on mine. Queenslie was a housing scheme. You could say, was it a part of Easter House? Or was it just stood on itself? It's up to you to decide on that one, but I think it might have been a wee part of Easter House, somewhat well house. Yeah. So this is us on the turn into East Queenslie. So you've got Cran Hall to my right hand side. So we'll take a left into Blair Tummock Road, and so anyway guys, they get pulled down in the 90s. Absolutely no houses left, gone. And it was a wee scheme that it was their own wee community in there. You had your shops, the primary school. I can't remember. If anybody in the comments can tell me the primary school that sat on the right hand side as I drive into Queenslie here. So this is us onto Blair Tummock Road. So as I take a wee left here, as you'll see, it's all moved. Now who can remember East End Radio? Used to sit in here. So you had tower taxis in here. This was before all these containers were put. You had like wee units were in here. So you had East End Radio, You had Jefferson Construction. You had West End Decorators. You had Tower Taxis, which were originally over in Gathamlock back in the day. That building there, that one there is used by the Glasgow City Council. I don't know if it's still the training facility of their workers, their apprenticeships, but I know today I know Glasgow City Council store the minibuses in it, but it used to be done as the Glasgow City Council apprenticeship training building, whatever you can call it. So anyway guys, this is the old Queenslie. Absolutely nothing left yet. It's all factories. We're still on Bartomic Road. I think the primary school sat round about here on the right hand side, and this would go round to the left, would take you down to the shops, and you veered round to the right. Aye, you would go round with the right. It would take you into back onto Barty Beef. What's it say, guys? Massive transformation up here. A housing scheme that's just gone, and it's just all full of big factories. Scott Bark, they do all the playground stuff for any schools that have got the wooden bark on the ground for the wains, play parks and stuff like that. As you'll see, a wee caravan there, a motorhome place there, Go Campers. If you're looking for a motorhome rental, you've got Swinton Motorhomes. They do repairs. Aye, it's a connection. They all Go Campers is the rental mob. Anyway guys, here we are, the old Clenny. Turn into the Clenny, otherwise known as the Glasgow's Cleansing Department. I don't know what kind of fancy word they would call it now. So there, that's where you would take all your rubbish, all your stuff out your house, your old suite and all that, and all your bric-a-brac. So at the moment we're on Easter Queenslie Road. Matthew, I've just been reminded there, mate. I read your comment that you've just sent me. Matthew Knockseek Find. Aye, Knockseek Find. Your name comes up as Matthew, mate. You were saying about Balgray Bank Street. Aye, Balgray Bank Street, mate, is up in Ballonock. It's situated on the north side of the city. And that big road that you were talking about with the school is Ballonock Primary. Oh, Ballonock Primary, sorry. And it runs along, well, it runs off Broomfield Road, and you've got the big park right facing it. But aye, I'll get a video up there for you, mate. I'll let you see that if you can tell me the number of the house on Balgray Bank Street, mate. I would get that done for you, pal, and let you see that house. Let you see, I think you said, is it your man's and your dad's house at that time? I'm not too sure. I'll go back in the comment, I'll read it, mate. But if you can let me know in the comment the number of the street, and I'll get it done for you. So you get Penston Road, Here's a wee one for you guys. So we're on to Camden Road. Right, see that big trailer there? That big lorry? You certainly don't want to break into that lorry, because that lorry's probably full of stuff. And what I mean by full of stuff, it's a healthcare mob. And you don't know what, you wouldn't want to know what's in the back of that trailer. I know what's in the back of that trailer. Here's another one coming out, mate. You've got all the crap for the hospitals, all the NHS stuff. Could there be body parts in that trailer? Well, I'm not going to go into that too much, but I know that there's waste in the trailers that sit there for the hospitals. Here we are, still in Penson Road, and you've got Scott Beef. The Scott Beef actually has changed its name to ABP, I think it's called. So this is a factory. It's been here for many years. This is one of the first factories that were built in the new part of Queenslie. They do a lot of supermarket stuff. You get your Asda, all your Asdas and Morrisons and Marks and Spencers, all your meat fee packed away into wee cartons. But you get a lot of migrant workers in there, a lot of migrant people from Poland and Eastern Europe. So anyway guys, just coming out of Pinkston. So we'll take a wee run along back along Blartommock, and we'll take a left into Summerlee Street. As I say, Matthew, if you can give me the number, pal, I think it's your mum and dad's house. If you can give me the number yet, and I'll certainly do that one for you. In Balgraybank Street. Anyway guys, this is us on the old part of Queenslie. So you get Welldale Street to the left. Is it Constant Lane there? I think it's Constant Lane there to my right there. So you get Welldale Street here. I noticed last week they were doing a wee bit of filming here, right here. Don't know who they were filming, but there was a couple of motors involved, and I know they're big cameras out. Who can remember Alpine? Oh, Alpine Ginger that used to run about the schemes. The boys used to sit on the back of the lorries. I had a mate that used to work in Alpine, and he used to carry about 4 bottles in one in between his fingers. Aye, see the state of his knuckles, big giant knuckles. They're all swollen with holding the the ginger bottles. And they weren't just like the bars bottles, they were a bit more bigger. Aye, 4 bottles in each one. Alpine ginger. Used to run about, through all the schemes and all the streets. Everybody used to come out and buy their ginger. Some cracking ginger, by the way. Ginger you'd never get again. Pure bright green ginger, man. Excellent. So, here we are. So, in that factory to my left, you've got the soap works. Big manufacturing factory there. All the soap powders and bars of soap. All your gear that you would get again in the shops. This camera's falling down a wee bit, guys. It's just because there's dents on the road. Dents, I say, big potholes that Glasgow City Council don't want to fix. So that factory in front, that white one, that factory is called the fish, we'll just call it the fish factory, right? But it's probably got a name yet, but aye. A lot of fish products all go there. Again, it's all migrant workers. So you get all your fish. Try to name it. We'll just call it a fish factory. Moss End Lane. Let me see if it's got a name on it. Aye, marine products, that's what it is. Aye, so that's where you get all your fish. Again, they'll put it into onto all the shops or the supermarkets. And there, down here, you've got absolute storage. Yeah, that was a building that used to make tables and chairs. That big blue one there. It was called Sackles. They used to make all the tables and chairs and cabinets. Sackles. And after Sackles, Johnson's Service Group went into it and done all the special event stuff. Also Stallbridge was a part of JHS. So Stallbridge, they do all the linen for all the hotels. But JHS was also a part of the Johnson Service Group, which is gone. So anyway, guys, here we go. Well, we're talking about Alpine there, weren't we? Right. Wait till that lorry goes past. Aye, Sackles. So that's where you would, the manufacturers would do your tables and chairs for, or your cabinets. So we're on Coldness. Aye, so let's have a wee look and we'll go up. I don't know if C.R. Smith is still in here. As I say, guys, this is the old part of Queenslie, and this was built back in the 1950s, along with a new scheme, which is sadly now it's gone. So Stallbridge, their first factory there in Glasgow used to be in that spare ground there. and they moved into the big blue building where you see cycles. Absolute storage. So here we are. We'll get into Short Street. The guy in the van behind me there, he was in a bit of a rush, but Alpine was up here. I'm not too sure, guys, what factory it was in, but I think it was through the gates there. I'm not too sure. If anybody in the comments could tell me, I would like to know. I think Alpine was through the gates, if I'm right. So again, we're just passing Absolute Storage. So we're going to go to the back gate at Queenslie. So this takes us back onto Summerlee Street. Right, snack bar still there. It's been there for years, that one. As I say, guys, I come out the back gate here. The house is on my right hand side, as you can see. I don't know if you can see yet. Aye, that's into Well House. So, takes you on to Bartleybeath Road. So you've got Well House down there, Inver Road, Well House Crescent, goes right around into Langbar. So we'll take a wee left into Easter Queenslie Road here, and this takes you up United Cash and Carry. They've been here for a number of years, but they've got one here on the south side. It's at Maxwell Road they've got one in, and they've got one in Flemington Street, Springburn. But so they're there to the right hand side, United. So that factory, I'm not too sure what they do. Kitchens, bathrooms, gardening. Aye, that's kind of new factory. So right here was the 50s Ices. Quite a famous building, that. 50 Ices. What ice cream vans used to come out of. I'm not going to say any more on that one. But if you're for Glasgow, you'll know all about that. So that's the depot. Guys would go and buy their stuff out of, and then start to run round the schemes with all your sweeties and crisps and ginger. Right guys, I'm going to take a wee, just going to pull in here. So this is Queenslie. This is what's left of Queenslie. As you can see over to my right hand side, you've got the old buses, all red buses, and that's where you'll probably see their advertisement on the telly. You'll see people sitting in a bus, having a drink, having a tea cake or something like that. It's just like tea cakes and sitting on a bus, and it does a tour round about all the points of Glasgow. But that's where they store their buses. There's only 2 buses. I'll take a wee right, let you see it. Aye, so you'll probably see the advertisement on STV News. I can't remember. Aye, the big red bistro or something like that, aye. So that's where they store their buses. So if you're looking for a caravan and motorhome, to the left hand side in there, that's where Go Campers. I think they either store their caravans in there, their motorhomes, their rentals, and there to the left hand side. So anyway guys, this is what's left of Queenslie. If you like the video, give us a wee thumbs up. Do us a favour, subscribe to the channel, and if you can watch it right through to the very end, it helps our algorithms spread the video through the internet. Oh, he was a bit closer to my wing mirror. So, but anyway guys, thanks for taking a wee interested on the wee community page here I put up on the poll. What you would like to see, the east end, south, west, north. I think 50% came up on the east end. So, but I'll do another wee poll in a couple of weeks, and you can tell me what kind of schemes that you would like me to go on. What kind of schemes, and how far into the schemes that you would like to see. I'll put another wee poll up in a couple of weeks, and it gives me a wee interest in what you would like to see, rather than me just plotting a scheme and driving round it. So I keep on saying it in the last video there that I'm going to get her to Penally and Cardonald in it, but I will at some point get her there, because I know I have been in the east end quite a lot. So the north side, I've been in there quite a lot, up Malton, Springburn, and I've done all them. But Matthew, I'll get that done for you, pal. That one in Belgrave Bank Street. And as I say, if you can drop in the comments the number, mate. Aye. So anyway guys, I'm going to leave it here. Doing a bit of rambling, 28 minutes now. So if you've made it to this point in the video, mate, thanks very much for taking the time to watch it. As I say, I hope this video finds everybody in good health. And I'll go to now, mate, and I'll catch you in the next one. But anyway, I'm out. Oh, remember, share it to all your wee pals. Give a wee thumbs up and all that. Right, anyway, bye bye now.